What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back again, once again, for another half-hour only sniping video. I hope you guys are excited. You guys, I went a couple days without one, and I heard about it, so I think you guys are looking for it. So I hope this video is informative, and I hope I can help out a little bit. Now, if you see on the screen here, we have a new-ish filter. I'm going back to my chemistry ways. I found that this is my most success, and it gives me some options to get some really big hits. So I like it. We've had some decent hits, my little bit of test and trial that I've been doing. Yes, I'm on the Xbox, which I'll talk about in a minute, right after I check to see if this is a good deal. 19K, is that a good deal? 7,500. Do we buy that? 19, because then you got 21, and then you got a jump. Okay, yeah, we're buying this. All right, we're going to go and buy milestones. There we go. Inunwa, pronounced correctly. There we go. Don't have to make fun of my pronunciations in this video. It says he's worth 25K. We got it for 19. But you never really know if that's accurate. We got to see what they're selling for. They sell for, mine got for 19 before me, 24.5, 20, 33.5, 35. So I actually think, looking at what they're up for, that we might be able to sell this for like 34-ish. I don't know if it will sell, but we're going to try anyway. That was a couple hours ago, but you never know. You never know. So we'll see if we can make 10K off that. It won't be too optimistic. That 7,500 looks Inunwa I could buy too. But what? Okay, let's talk about my filter. All right, so I'm going Elite with the letter C, and then I'm going to show you what I go through as I'm filtering. I am on the Xbox. The reason being is because I need to make some coins on the Xbox, so I'm going to try to do that. I've been sniping on Xbox, and what I've noticed is that even though the prices are a little less, they're pretty much the same. So this should work. Actually, I know it does work because I've used it on the PlayStation too. This does work for both systems. 35. Oh, luck, I don't know what you go for. I probably should just buy it. I'm just going to buy it. I'm not scared. 35K. A little scary, even though I just said I'm not scared. I bought Andrew Luck for 35K. Oh, it says he's worth 45. Again, you see the ones that are up, which is a little scary, given that. But 13 minutes ago, one sold for 35. So we're gonna go ahead and sell him for. It looks like we might be able to sell it for. Actually, an hour ago they were selling for almost 50. So let's go ahead and try to put this guy up for 49. I'm using mutthead.com/prices. Macklin, I bought that right before, made like 3,000 on that. Sweet, but I'm using mutthead /prices. There's a reason why I use this filter is because it's so good. I hope this does help. Yes. This filter I think is pretty good, but reminder that you can make your own filter. All you need is that these players that you see up front are new cards. Whatever filter you use, make sure you're seeing new cards, and it should work pretty well. I like filters where I don't just keep refreshing, where I see different cards, but really you can use whatever filter you want to. Alright, so why I like this filter so much at this present moment, Chain Movers, Deep Threat, Bruising Back, Ankle Breaker, Route Running, Slot Expert are completely full. And they're not too full where you don't see the newest cards. Now, this always changes, so you got to mess with the letters sometimes. But for now, C is golden on PlayStation and on Xbox. So that's why I particularly like the letter C. I've had a lot of success, and you will see a nice variety of cards. You see the Cunningham there. You see, obviously, limited time Ed McCaffrey right there. You see a lot of big-time cards, but you also get those little cards, like a Terrence Williams, like those snipes that you can really get. Marcel Reese and Patrick DeMarco are both showing up on this, and if you have not sniped fullbacks, that is a spot. Ankle Breaker and Bruising Back. This is if you want to know cards that snipe really well and you can make a lot of coins on. Patrick DeMarco's you can sell for 11, 12K pretty easily, 12K probably, and you'll see them up all the time for 6, 7, 8K. So start with Patrick DeMarco, and if you're like, all right, Patrick DeMarco, guess what? Another fullback that works really well is the other one, Marcel Reese, who you can sell for, I could probably even buy it at somewhere around 13K usually. Sometimes I actually sold them earlier for actually 15, 16K. So maybe if you hold on to them overnight, maybe you can sell it for even more. Okay, so those first 6 work really well. I think I went through them. Next, I go to Edge Setter, Field General, Tackle Machine, Edge Blitzer. What's nice, they're all 4 in a row, so it's really easy to remember. Those are the ones that are also full. Now, there might be one that I'm missing, but those are the ones that I've noticed. Look, completely full. Excellent. That's what I want to see. I'm feeling pretty good. I just actually hit a snipe for a Terrell Suggs. It wasn't with this filter, but on the Xbox, I hit a Terrell Suggs on just going position by position for 6,800 coins, which was pretty awesome. So Team of the Weeks also, because the new Team of the Weeks are out, are also really good to snipe at this present moment. You could probably buy that DeQuell Jackson right there if I want to. Actually, there's probably not a whole lot of risk there. These guys are going to probably sell for at least 10, 11,000. You could hold on to them probably a little bit later on in the week, and they probably go up a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and buy it and try to put it up for 11 and see if it sells. Again, use Mutthead. This is me knowing prices a little bit. Like, I'm not the expert. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert. I mean, you can look at the comments. People say, you missed this, you missed this, you missed this. I'm not the expert in sniping, but what I feel like I'm pretty good at is, one, just being able to spot, you know, like, is that a decent deal? Like, I should probably buy that DeQuell Jackson for 7,500. Actually, I definitely think I should buy that DeQuell Jackson for 7,500. Is that one still? Oh, okay. I need to go back to the Colts. I have to buy that. That's something, again, if you're just starting out sniping, like, this is guaranteed to sell for 10. I mean, I know that because I know DeQuell Jackson, and I bought enough DeQuell Jacksons. I know he sells for 10. I'm going to try to sell him for a little bit more, but I know for a fact he's selling for 10, and I don't have to worry too much about that. Probably can put it up for an hour, and he sells pretty easily for 10,000. If you're not into keep reposting, because honestly, who has that much time where you can keep posting over and over and over again? But those cards, I know for a fact, you look on Mutthead, sell for anywhere 10 to 11,000. Pretty straightforward, couple K you can make there. All right, so we did Edge Setter, Field General, Tackle Machine, Edge Blitzer also works well. You will see 59 minutes. Do you see how great this filter is? We see Ebrons here, which I think actually might be buys. I'm not sure. I used to be able to sell them for 17, pretty straightforward. Now it looks like they have fallen, but have they fallen enough? Just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at here. So I don't know. This is from me being on the auction house. That's why I know that this is potentially a buy. Now, I am on the Xbox. Again, these prices are going to be a little bit higher on PlayStation, but it's still kind of the same. One sold, okay, they're selling for like 18 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, and you could buy even more if you're really confident. I'm just going to buy this one, though. 12,750, and yeah, within the last 10 minutes, like 3 of them sold for 18,000. So 18, maybe 19. If you're really, really feeling it, you might be able to get 20 out of it. You guys will let me know if I can get more out of it, I'm sure. But 18,000, look how easy this is. Yes, you won't see stuff sell right away because I'm overpricing, but it does work very effectively. You could definitely buy that other Ebron. I'm probably making a mistake. So for those who always ask, or do ask, don't always ask, I don't mean to make it sound like you guys keep asking me like, hey, who should I snipe? But for those who ask, hey, cards to target, I hope this video will help you out. I didn't anticipate that at the beginning of this video, but I think that you guys have definitely asked that a lot. Hey, what card should I target? And Perfect is down to 105. Okay. He might be a buy on this team. I want my team to look a little bit different than my team on the PlayStation. This is going to be more of a budget team just because I don't play Xbox as much. But still, pick specialist and then big hitter. Those are the other two I look at. And then I'm done and I go back to the beginning. And I feel like it works very, very well. Very well. So back to Deep Threat. You've already seen us coming out with some pretty good hits, I feel like. Amari Cooper, I have no idea what you're worth. I don't think you're worth that, but I actually am curious. So again, this is me just not sure. 16, I'm just not going to buy that. I thought he was worth somewhere around there, but that's just me. Not real confident in that. Don't want you guys to tell me how much stuff I missed. Of course, wasting that much time is probably kind of silly too, but that's okay. We got Zach Martin here for 21. You guys might tell me you can sell it for 25, 26 bruising back. I'm not sure, but that's something you guys might consider. Again, if you're not sure, just focus on, all right, so we see a Marcel Reese here for 8,800, 8,200 actually. These guys sell for like 11, 12,000 all day. You see a DeMarco just sold for 9,100. Okay, I didn't buy that one. Should I buy the other one? Why not? I can easily sell this for 11, maybe 12, maybe 13. I don't know. I'm just going to put up for 11 so we actually see something sell. This will probably sell in probably 10 minutes. But again, look at Mutthead, especially if you're trying to build up your coins. And you have more time. So if you put it up for 13, you have to be okay with it not selling and you put it up again. But honestly, it probably is going to sell at 13, 14, maybe even more if you hold on to it. So just keep that in mind. I know it's kind of silly for me to say I think I can sell it for 13, but let's put it up for 11. Yes, it's just because I personally like to put stuff up and don't spend all this time sniping, you know, on the auction house all day, especially since when you see this video, I will actually be back. Teachers have to go back a day before the students do, as pretty much every day. Teachers have an extra, you know, an extra day they have to work, or an extra few days they have to work. This is one of those days. So when you see this, I actually am already back at school. So my life is going to get crazy busy, which is exciting because YouTube has become such a big part, but it definitely makes things a little bit crazier. We see Hicks here for 5,000. Again, look at this. This is a buy. Just kidding. Okay, never mind. So again, if you're not sure what's a good buy, just sort by buy it now. It's not a big deal if you don't hit. I like newest because I know my prices decently well. But if you're like, I don't know my prices, like this ore, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good deal. It actually was probably a decent deal. 9,800. I think I actually have a few ores on the auction house. Is this mine? That is mine. I probably could get a little bit more than that, but as you see, it just sold. That was my ore that I bought right before. I have a few things on the auction house. So that's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. So again, sort by buy it now. You don't have to do newest. You don't have to do newest. I did say this is a half hour. I'm having so much fun that I actually kind of want to do an hour, but I think a half hour makes more sense. But definitely want to think about doing in the future if you guys want to see hour long. That's kind of long for just to sit down and snipe, but it's a lot more fun when you're hitting stuff, and I feel like we're having a decent amount of success right now. So big hitter. For the next video, I'm really going to try. I keep telling you guys this, but I keep forgetting to actually look at what I bought and then just take a note, take a picture or something of how much I paid for them, and then show you how much I made in the next video. So just keep an eye on that. I keep saying that, so I'm not like, well, I am forgetting, but now I'm thinking, okay, this will be the video I actually remember, and then hopefully once I start doing it, I'll keep remembering. So we see DeMarco's here. This is easy buys. 11,000, 12,000, easy. Actually, let's just, for kicks and giggles, yes, I should probably be buying that other DeMarco right now, but that's fine. This is about helping you learn to snipe. Obviously I want to make as much coins as possible, but it's not like I have to get every single thing. All right. So less than a minute ago, one just sold for 11.5, and that's the 12.5 one sold for 6 minutes ago. Yeah, so DeMarco, I'm sorry to those who are already sniping DeMarcos. I apologize. Oh, Marcel Reese, there's my ore. Awesome. Maybe this will hurt you a little bit, especially since our channel is just exploding right now. The DeMarco is still there. I don't know how much I just put my DeMarco up for. Did I put it up for 12.5? I think I did. So let's just put this one up. Let's try. Again, we see in the last 13 minutes, like 10 of them sold. So you can kind of name your own price. I'm just going to put it up for 13. If it doesn't sell, I'll put it back up. But again, just keep in mind that you don't want to be on the auction house buy all day. That's boring, you know, get out. So you don't want to be on here all day. So if you have to leave, or you're not going to be on for a while, maybe put it up for an hour if you're going to be on for an hour, and then go ahead and put it up again, put it up for 8 hours, and then just let it go, because most likely you're going to come back and it will sell anyway. But you name your own price, especially if you're going to be on a lot in the day. You put it up for an hour, it doesn't sell, put it up again, because, you know, like 75% of your stuff sells. 80%, 90%, you know, most of it will sell. So you come back and you got to put some stuff up. Personally, I'd rather just let most of it sell. I think most of us like that. I didn't mean to do zone blocker. Zone blocker is not bad, though. You see the filter's pretty full, but hopefully I'm not missing anything as I'm talking here. I'm not sure. All right, edge setter. Maybe those shorts are not bad deals. All right, let's see. No. All right, edge setter. Edge setter, you see the new Casey there, which is kind of intriguing. Definitely for those running 3-4s, that Casey is almost, I feel like, a must. So I might pick him up myself on the PlayStation but I'm putting Clowney on the line. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe not. It probably doesn't make sense to pick him up, but it does look like a pretty nice card. 3,100. Yeah, I mean, for those, again, this is for... this is for everybody. This is why I like this filter so much. If you're just starting out sniping and you're trying to just build up a little bit of coins, buy Derek Johnson for 31. I'm going to sell it let's just make sure it sells 4,800. You might be able to sell it for 5,000, 6,000, a little bit more, but let's just make sure it sells. Guaranteed to sell at 4,700. I would pretty much We could buy those 34 and 3500 ones too. Pretty much guarantee. I don't think mine has ever not sold for that. Like, it's just, it is a guarantee. So, Ebron for 11.5, thank you very much. This is insane right now. I am sniping later at night. This video won't be able to, unfortunately, go up until the following day, but I will just tell you that I like sniping later at night because I like seeing a lot of cards. And believe it or not, with all these people, you know, learning to snipe and trying to get into it, most people don't, even with everybody getting into it, most people don't really know what they're doing when it comes down to this stuff. So you guys, yes, our channel is growing, but keep in mind, did I just do this? I already did. Yeah, I think I went backwards. There's still a lot of things that you can take advantage of when it comes to the auction house. Just because the channel is growing, it's still, I mean, everybody can make coins. It's something that will happen no matter if we had 1 million subscribers. Now that would obviously mean we probably would make a difference. I would say that the filter would probably not, if everybody, if we're getting 100,000 views on a video and everybody's using this filter, I would agree that would impact it probably a little bit. But where we're at right now, it's going to have no impact at all probably. Very little impact, if any. So this C is going to work, or it's just not enough people that are using it to make any real impact. So this filter, I know you may not have as much success I'm having right now. Remember, it's at night. Hopefully you're having more success, honestly, which I think really does help. The filters are completely full. Everything is fantastic. This is just a fun time. Obviously, sniping is a lot more fun when you hit stuff. So I know it can sometimes be really boring. I hit those walls too, where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I want something new. I think this should work for you guys. When we get to 1 million subscribers, I don't think we'll get to 1 million subscribers. But if we were at 1 million subscribers and I gave you this filter, I would be worried like, okay, guys, try this out, remember, but really it'd be more about me just sniping and you guys having to figure out your own filter because it probably would get used too much. We are nowhere near that, guys. Nowhere near that. So this filter, as long as you're seeing the newest cards, I didn't mean to do zone blocker, as long as you're seeing the newest cards, you will be good. You can make your own filter. It's not like you have to use this one. I actually encourage you to try this out because I think it's pretty good, but I don't mind if you do. I'm on the Xbox and PlayStation. It works on both. I've used it on PlayStation. I have a lot of coins on PlayStation. That's why I'm sniping on Xbox, but I'll snipe. My next video will definitely be on the PlayStation. I promise you that. But because this is 2 in a row on the Xbox, but just because I'm on the Xbox does not mean it does not work for the PlayStation. It does work on the PlayStation. 14.5. Such a good 86 overall. He plays so well. But no, Derek Johnson for 98. Again, 8,600. Those Team of the Week cards you can really make some decent coins on. But we'll go ahead and see if we can hit something really nice. I feel like we made a lot of coins already, so I'm feeling pretty good, especially if that Andrew Luck sells. Another Ebron. I am not scared at all. I looked. These things sell for $17,000, $18,000. Yeah, $18,000 coins. So let's just put this one up for, let's just do like 17.5. Right. So I know for a fact those things sell. If they don't sell, I'll put them back up. I am, sniping for a little bit, so we'll be fine. Also want to say I haven't live streamed in a while, which is not because I don't want to. My internet, I don't know what I want to do. It's going to be really difficult to live stream with the internet that we have. I have the best internet. My wife and I have the best internet that we can have in the area. Unfortunately, we're near the Cincinnati area. Cincinnati's a big city, and there's a lot of big options in Cincinnati. But we didn't want to live in the big city or anything. So we are not in the city, and we're just too far out of it, and we just don't have the internet that other places have. So we have the best internet we can have, which is really good. Did you see that? Those 3 cards that got put up all said an hour. They were put up at like I kind of want to check something. Let's see if they change placement at all. No, they don't. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, like sometimes they're put up at exactly the same time, and they're actually switch placement when you refresh it. But so yeah, so just that is why my internet may not be able to handle. It's not that I haven't had decent success streaming. You guys come out, you guys love it, but when I get issues with it, it's like I don't know if they can be fixed unless I get better internet, but I actually cannot get better internet. I get the best internet. I was with a company, I don't need to tell it, but the company I was with were giving me like, we signed up and we were supposed to get like, I think we were supposed to get like 10 upload, which is what you care about when you're streaming, which isn't great, but it's good enough to stream. That's the best I could get. I'm like, or something like that. I was excited, or well, maybe it was just 5. It was 5 or 6 or something. It wasn't great, but it was good enough to stream. And I'm like, all right, we'll go with that. We need to upgrade it if we're gonna, because at the time we were getting like 2 or 3 or something. But I'm like, yeah, that would be good. It will help with uploading videos as well, because the upload speed is what makes your videos obviously upload faster. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They said like up to 5 or up to 6, and we were getting like 1. And I asked them like, hey, what's going on here? This isn't right. The download speed was great, and they're like, yeah, that's all you care about. Download, as long as you got download, then you're good. And I'm like, no, I actually need the upload. And they're like, you know, wondering, why do you need upload? Nobody needs upload. Yeah, well, I need upload, actually. I want to see what this Lawrence Timmons is worth. Milestones. Lawrence Timmons. I think this is a buy. Lawrence Timmons for 36. One sold for 52. 54, 5, 52, 36, 57. I think I'm going to try to sell this for 52. We'll see. I think this will, I mean, I definitely can sell this. All I have to do is sell it for 40. The cheapest one up is 44, so it's no risk. But let's try to get 52 out of it. Yeah, so I'm like, what is going on here? And they're like, well, you don't even need to worry about that. That's not a big deal. Well, it kind of is a big deal, which is fine. They didn't realize that. Most people don't actually need it. And they said, well, it says up to 5 or up to 6. It doesn't say you're going to get that. I'm like, well, that's pretty far away. We were getting like 1. Hello? I was going to look at that other Derek Johnson. Look how long that's been up. That's so annoying. But it was up for over 3 minutes. Let's see. 95. Oh, okay, there's a nice jump. Okay, we're going to buy this. Derek Johnson, we're going to put up for 10.5 pretty easily, sell that. But yeah, so I was getting like 1, a little over a 1, and it said up to 5 or up to 6 or whatever. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So we ended up switching, which wasn't any of their fault. It was just that we were a little bit outside of, we're just too far away from the big city, but so we can't get that great at internet. But it was kind of on up to and 5, and they give us 1. Like, that's what we're getting, which is probably not their fault. It was just that there's not much they could do. They said that's the best they could do. So we went somewhere else, and we're getting like whatever, like 6 or something. So that is the internet we use, and it's fine. It's good enough according to research, but something, I just can't figure it out. This story has been going on so long, I can't figure out why we keep having issues. So I definitely want to do streaming. Maybe I'll just go with it and see what happens. Say, you know what, if I apologize, you know, if something happens, but we're going to try to stream, because we noticed that like in the first hour or 2, it works pretty well, but then once we get close to the 2-hour mark, it starts working. It starts not doing so well. So it's definitely a bandwidth issue, and maybe that's not. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is actually. So, no. All right. So that was a long story, but that's the thing with the live stream. Speaking of just 6, I don't even know what but I want to thank you guys so much. As I'm recording this, not too long ago we hit 8,000 subscribers, which is absolutely nuts. To think about. When I actually had a student of mine make me, he has always making me stuff on how many subscribers we have and stuff, and so I have like an idea of where I was at, which I could always check, I could always backtrack, but it's kind of nice to have that. Why not? Pretty safe. I only have to sell it for what, 11.5 to get my money back. Mariota sells like a crazy. We'll sell it for 13.5, make a couple K. But I have a student who was he made me something before we left, and we had 5,000, let's see, 5,380 subscribers when we left for break. 5,380. Thank you if you're watching this video. Thank you for that, because that's a nice, I was actually just looking at it as I was catching up on grading, making sure everything's good to go. But made that. So I have another one he has, I forget which number it was like 1,500 or something. So it's been a pretty crazy ride that we've had so far. So I know that in a few weeks we would have went, so that would have been somewhere in mid-December. Now we're beginning of January, we've gained, probably close to 3,000 subscribers, and a few weeks. I think we've gained like 4,000 in the last month, which is pretty nuts. So guys, thank you so much. And that is definitely, I don't want to take that. That is absolutely nuts. When I see it, when I go and see that we gain like a subscriber, just one, like, I mean, I don't mean to say, like, when I go and I see that we are at, you know, whatever, let's say 8,000, which is incredible. What a huge, insane, like, it's insane. And then I see we're at 8,001 or 8,002 or 8,005 whenever I check it. It's like, to think that 5 more people subscribed is absolutely nuts. But not only that, so subscribers is cool, and I'm not gonna say that's not important. Subscribers are important because I just, people are more likely to come back when they subscribe, agreed. But the fact that we are getting so many views as well, and people are killing the like button. I don't know why I said kill. Oh. Yes, there we go. There we go. What a nice hit. Guys, this is amazing what we're doing right now. I almost don't want to stop. I might just keep going. This has been quite a ride. Let's see what they're selling for. One just got put up for 13. Before that, we got one selling for 17,750. 17 within the last hour. They're selling for, we'll just put it up for let's just put it up for 17.5, over 10,000. And Brandon Cook sold. I bought that right before I started recording. I think everything I bought before we started recording has sold, but holy smokes. That's insane. We got a McCoy there. Nope. All right. So let's keep going. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't remember what I was saying. I think it was about subscribers. I don't know, but it's just insane to see the growth that we're having. Oh, Ebron has been so good. So you guys have seen in this video just what cards are great to target. And look, this filter, that's what I love about chemistry, is that you see such a wide range of cards. Like, it makes it fun. In my opinion, this is fun. I could do this all night. I could keep doing this. This would, obviously, I don't expect this much success at all times, but this is awesome. This is awesome. We got AJ McCarron. He's actually our quarterback right now, AJ McCarron. I want to show you at the end of this video, if you guys are still watching, I want to show you at the end my team to show you what I have made so far, and let me know any suggestions with what we have. After this video, we're going to be way over 600,000, which is going to be awesome. I want to leave a couple thousand, maybe a couple 100,000 in the bank to help snipe, but I didn't mean to do bruising back again. But besides that, the rest I can spend, and I'm trying to get a team together so I can be a little bit competitive. It would be nice to get into the low 90s, like 92 would be nice, I would say. Holy smokes, hello. See, this is so good. Theoretic, I should have just bought it because I knew I sold one earlier for like 18. Actually, I know it was 18, so let's go ahead and put it up for 18 again. 18.5. Let's put it up for 18.5 because this is somebody I could actually see myself keeping. If he doesn't sell, maybe not. There's so many good running backs that it's hard to think where he would find a spot, but dual chemistries, I just love having dual chemistries. They're so cool to have. I love it. I love chemistry. If you haven't checked out my last video, which would be odd because you're watching this video for this whole time, you're probably decently interested in my channel. If you haven't checked out my last video with my team, or the last couple videos where I showed my team, chemistries are kind of my thing. I love chemistries. This is nuts what's happening right now. Yes, we haven't had anything crazy hit, but this is like, to me, like beginners, if you're getting new to sniping, you could do what I'm doing right now, and if you're sniping for a long time, it also will help you. So either way, no matter where you're at, I think you could have a lot of success. We almost pretty much at a half hour right now, but I don't want to stop. We're going to go for a little bit longer, at least go through this maybe once or twice more. So we just stopped at slot expert. All right, let's go with edge setter. Edge setter, McPhee. Oh, yuck. All right. So, also, I want to go ahead, since now we're getting towards the end of the video, let's go ahead and buy that. All right, Hicks, what are you selling for? Isn't this nuts what's happening right now? I mean, how's he worth 6,000? Maybe nobody's refreshed it. 6,000 on Xbox and 5,000 on Xbox, 13.5 on PlayStation. All right, so we just bought one for 5. If you look on how many are up right now, I mean, they're only selling for like 7, so Let's just put ours up for 7. Let's not worry. But there's some up for 5, around 5 right now, so I could go buy some more. But I mean, we could. Again, another good target right there. Hicks looks like a good target to me. Maybe not as good as some others, but definitely a pretty good target there. Field General was good. Tackle Machine. But as we're closing in, I want to go ahead. My shirt that I'm wearing here, absolutely awesome. It says A New Hope down below. And you can tell it if you know Star Wars. It's Luke Skywalker, who's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have this shirt. My sister-in-law bought it for me, which is pretty cool with the help of my wife. I think she has some help with it, so that is pretty awesome. So that's what I'm sporting today. Yes, we do love some Star Wars in this household. Pick Specialist is no good. I don't think we've hit anything on Pick Specialist. Maybe I need to abandon Pick Specialist. Big Hitter, I don't think we have either. So maybe just abandon those. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You could just do Chain Mover and just keep refreshing. If you like the refreshing thing, you could do that. If you don't like the refreshing thing, which I do not, just is too boring for me. I want to see new stuff. Go to maybe, do I buy that Cooper? Again, I know I looked earlier, but he sold as I'm looking him up. That's cool. But I'm actually kind of curious. Anyway, let's keep going. They're selling for like 15, 16. Okay. All right, I could have bought that. Should have bought it. Deep Threat. Again, Mutthead, great resource. Great resource. We got DeMarco, 89.9. Those probably could buy all those and sell them for like 12. But Ankle Breaker. Come on, come on, come on. Mariota. We got a Reese. My Theoretic. All right, we're going to call it quits, I think, here after we finish going through these. We got a few more we want to go through. But this has been fantastic. I hope this was helpful. I actually am kind of curious on the route running and pass. I'm actually just curious on how much he actually is worth, McAdoo. I bought a coach for Jay Gruden? I think it was Jay Gruden. He's the only Gruden in the game, and I think it was Gruden. So 60,000 coins, I bought him. I sold him for 110 on this account. That kind of helped. A 40k snipe there, which was pretty awesome. I would have to say. I would definitely on this game though. I'm about to show you my team here in a minute. I definitely want to. Get a different team, and I've already noticed that some of the players that I have on my other team, I have to have on this team, like a Clowney. Should I buy that Hicks for 55? Nah, there's plenty of them. We could buy those, and plus we're not gonna make a whole lot off of them. So let's just keep going. Tackle Machine, Edge Blitzer, and then we're gonna go with the last two, and we're gonna buy Orr here because we've already seen one sell for 11. So why not buy him for 8? We're gonna put it up for 11.5. It looked like he's going to sell pretty easily. So let's go ahead and put you up for 11.5. I got to say the Team of the Week cards were pretty disappointing this week, in my opinion, just looking at them. Steve Smith, oh, nice. Eric Ebron for 17.5. So you see him sell for that, which is awesome. But pretty disappointing, I would have to say. Steve Smith Sr., you know that card is going to play really well. I know it's going to play really well, but just nothing, no game changers, which I guess is pretty good for my team, because my team for at least a day or two will at least keep its value, because nobody really changed it in it all. All right, Pick Specialist and then Big Hitter, and then we're going to call it. We got Cam Chancellor there, Pick Specialist, which used to be a really good snipe there, but of course, probably still going to fall, so that's not a good deal really anymore. I bought one earlier, and I was trying to get like 25 out of it, and then finally I eventually just sold it for like 20, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I only paid 15 for it though, so I don't know why I went back to Chain Movers. I guess I'll do, okay, we're doing Deep Threat. Deep Threat will be the last one. Here we go, just have it. Deep Threat and, no. Alright, so what do we have? We have 19 things on the auction house. This was perhaps the best half hour we've had. Maybe not by coins, because we've had some pretty crazy snipes, but just what we've bought, I would say this is pretty good. I would say we've definitely went on over a half hour, because luck is right there, and Inunwa. But I guess I bought that before. All right, so we're going to try to get those Jacksons to sell for a decent price. All right, you see a Derek Johnson. I told you that was going to sell. I told you, I guaranteed it was going to sell. So we got a lot of stuff on the auction house, which is awesome. We're going to have a ton of coins, and I'll try to make sure I get that in the next video. How many coins did we actually make? Oh, something else sold too. What sold? Come on, show me the money. Theoretic sold as well, which is awesome. So I'm pretty excited about what we did. Here's the team that I've put together so far. Let me know what you think. All right, so offensive line obviously is not done. Really cheap altogether. I went zone blocker again, but I think everybody here is new. Nobody's on the same team. I don't have a center yet. That's just because I don't have a center. That's not the center I went with. It was just somebody I had on my team. But zone blocker seemed to make sense. I think maybe it was Pete that was going to be knocked out. Schwartz is just so cheap for how good he is. I don't know if I want to upgrade, but maybe. Center, again, if I'm going budget, then maybe not. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Kobe Fleener looks exciting. I don't understand why he has run block of like an 82 or whatever it is. When is a campus hero, he can't block. He was known as only a pure receiving tight end. I don't understand it. But chain mover and slot expert, great for a quarterback, helps out A.J. McCarron, which I'll talk about in a minute. Slot expert, I know this is not the video, but you know what? We got the sniping. If you made it this long, you might be interested. Probably a good chance that you're decently interested in what team I put together. Slot expert there. I don't have another tight end yet, but that's who I picked up so far. We picked up Antonio Brown. I feel like he's a must for chemistry purposes. You may not play with him, but he's kind of a must, if nothing else, for chemistries, I think. Unless you're running the freeze offense, then maybe you would just say, never mind, no thank you. But bruising back, route runner, Marcel Reese, it makes sense. On the other team, I have Mike Tolbert here, who also gives the same chemistry. Reese is cheaper. I hardly ever use Tolbert. I probably won't use Reese much, but the chemistries are great. Helps out. A.J. McCarron, I think I'm going to sport him. A.J. McCarron, we got A.J. McCarron. I kind of want to pick up A.J. Green to have that Bengal connection, which never happens because McCarron's not going to see the field, but they both are Bengals. But I have A.J. Green on my other team, so do I want him on this team too? But he does have Ed McCaffrey's chemistry, route running, and deep threat, so you're going to see a nice combination there. But deep threat is not that important for a wide receiver, so I'm not sure that's really important. I really just want route running, and right now I'm only one away. Oh, actually I have route running right there, duh. So I'm already getting route running tier 2. I would love to get slot expert tier 2 to help Kobe Fleener and Antonio Brown, and I need one more chain mover to get to chain mover tier 2 to help A.J. McCarron. I have Tyreek Hill as... Isn't it weird how cheap this card is? And he's a better wide receiver, I think, a better wide receiver than the actual wide receiver Tyreek Hill. He doesn't give you the chemistry when he's in the lineup, but, he's not Dion. I understand that. He's not Dion. He's got 93 speed. I think Dion's got 94, but he's nowhere near Dion. He's only got 86 route running, 83 catch in traffic. Obviously, he's just speed, but... I feel like I kind of want to keep him. Like, as a budget, definitely 90 elusive. He's going to be tough in the open field. If he obviously his route running 86 is a problem, but and that's with a boost. Release is 90. Wow, that's impressive. Catching stats are just not that good. Catching traffic is kind of a problem, so that's if he gets hit. But still, yeah, okay, he's not even close to Dion, but he's still kind of interesting with that speed. I don't know. If I got the freeze offense, I would get a plus boost there, but I don't think I'm going to get that. But I don't know, maybe an option. I definitely need a running back. Right now, we got Kelly as a more power back, and we got Tavon there. But either one, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm going... Sorry about that. Probably end up selling Kelly. I just had him just to kind of get a decent running back in there who could do what I need to do. That was a free fit, so that's cool. And then on the defensive side, here's what we got so far. We picked up Nitschke for like under 30K, so I figured I'll buy him, put him in, maybe sell him. We also picked up Deion Buchanan for like 20K. We may end up keeping him, again, if we're going pure budget. Kind of hard to argue with that, but I don't know what I want to do there. Landon Collins, I know I have him on the other team, but I feel like he's a must almost. Even with that price is so good. I don't know. We got Jadeveon Clowney as well, another must. So I definitely have some players that are kind of, the same on both. We did the Rams hero set to try to get something a little different. This McDonald card here, or McDonald, I keep wanting to call him McDonald. This Maurice Alexander card has 92 power, which is pretty interesting. And he also gives deep defender. So, maybe we'll go with that. I don't know. And then at strong safety, I have no idea. That's why there's nobody there. So, I don't know. I don't know why I still have Keenan Allen. I guess I could keep him. Why not? But defensive line is pretty much not used yet. I haven't adjusted all. This is just cards that I've gotten. I think I picked up Irvin for like 2,000 coins. So I'm like, yeah, we need a left in. But he's not very good. We need to get rid of him. I don't think he's actually even though he's an 80. Like, he's actually not a great 80. He's not a great elite. But corners, we picked up Patrick Peterson, Taylor, and Vontae Davis just to get us by. Vontae Davis is slow, but his press is, I know I'm talking a lot about my team, is a 95 with the +1 boost. Like, just press him, and if you run, like, underneath and you have somebody over the top, if you have a deep safety, man, that's going to be tough to get off the line. If we pick him up and we just go him, Sherman, I know Sherman's kind of expensive for if we're going budget, 110,000 or 100,000, but who else is big-time press corners? We could maybe pick up Ramsey. I don't know, but we pick up corners that are like pure press, then, you know what, maybe. Why do we have 2 Patrick Petersons? I need to sell one of those. One of them, I must have tried to buy one and didn't sell. I don't know. But perhaps, maybe we'll pick up a better pressing safety, a better pressing corner, and just go press, press all game. We're going to press you all game. But let me know what you think. I don't know have I done anything on the specialist side? No. Okay, so I have nothing there. But let me know what you think. I'm so sorry. Cold. Still fighting that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Long video, but I think we had a lot of success. Let's just, for kicks and giggles, let's see what sold now. One of the Jacksons sold. And Terrence Williams sold for 14.5. Oh, and this Terrence Williams sold for 14. Awesome. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are absolutely awesome. Let me know any suggestions on the team. Obviously, it's not even close to being done. I didn't even talk about Ed McCaffrey, but I kind of wanted to have him. Route running's through the roof. I think he should do pretty well. AJ McCarron, why not? He's cheap. And he looks like he might be all right, actually. Antonio Brown, like, there's some that I feel like I definitely want to keep. Jadeveon Clowney, but for the most part, it's pretty much open to whatever you guys think. So thank you guys so much for the support. Obviously, we got a little bit of a budget, but you guys are absolutely awesome. Next time we'll be on the PlayStation, though, so hang in there if you're on the PlayStation, but this works on the PlayStation too. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma, out.